Okay, well, we had to overcome a lot to win that game tonight. A lot of adversity. Starts with a very good BYU team who played very well and physical and tough and gave us all we could handle. We had to overcome some significant injuries. We had to overcome one of our players getting ejected from the game. We had to overcome 3 interceptions and a loud onside kick, but somehow we got it done. And we just stuck to what we feel like we do well, which is run the football and get after the passer, and it worked for us. So I'm proud of those young men for never blinking, showing great resilience or resiliency, whichever it is, and just trusting each other, playing hard till the end, and coming up with a really hard-fought, in my mind, significant win for this program. You know, I think we've had some times when we've gotten into games like that against teams similar in structure to a BYU and have not come out with a win. And tonight, although we were down 7 at half, I don't think that we ever had any doubt that we were going to continue to grind it out and get a win, and we did. So I think it's a big win for us. I'm excited about it, and I'm happy for our players. So that's about it. All right. Oh. Come on, David.
What was your reaction when Miles had that pick there at the end?
I just wanted him to get down because I knew the game was over. He wanted to run around a little bit and give us a thrill. But I was excited. You know, we'd gone 4 quarters without a takeaway. And when you're -3 in the turnover ratio, it's tough to win a football game. And but we came up with one at the right time. And even if he'd have batted it down, we'd have won too. So, but I just wanted him to get down. That's what I wanted. I wanted him to get down.
Was that as good as you've seen Paul play?
Well, Paul's had some pretty darn good games, but what I thought was impressive about Paul was the toughness that he ran with. He carried people on his back. He moved the pile forward. He carried the ball a lot. He played a lot. You know, you saw that early in the game we kind of were rotating the backs, and then we stuck with Mora with Paul and Nate. And you know, I think that I'm not surprised by Paul playing that way, but that's a really good football player. God, he's a good football player. He's fun to watch. He's tough, hard-nosed, gritty, determined, all those things.
Did you get any kind of explanation on Kenny's ejection?
I did not. They did not explain it to me. And I will not ask for an explanation. We'll just move on.
Jim, where did where did you see Josh making mistakes in particular, and what do you tell him in the middle of when he's struggling like that?
The first thing is you try to just keep him calm, because there's no sense in riling him up, you know. And Josh performs best when he's calm and under control. So you're just trying to take the load off him a little bit, you know, and take him back to the basics, you know, footworks, mechanics, progressions, trust. You know, we're going to look back, and this is going to be a great game for him to learn from. You know, throwing 3 interceptions in the first half and then coming back to throw that slant and go to Jordan and put it right on the money, you know. I just think he didn't play well, obviously numbers-wise, but when it mattered, he showed exactly who he is, and that's exciting. It's exciting to know that we've got that type of personality and that type of young man, you know, at the helm.
Just answered my question, so I don't have anything else for you.
Okay.
No, did you talk to him before that last drive? I mean, you said you wanted to keep him calm. I just don't know if you.
I talked to him at halftime, and just cracked some jokes with him, and I talked to the offense. I mean, just, you know, hey, a touchdown wins it, that kind of thing, but nothing specific to Josh. You know, I think you can overdo that. Oh, I'll wait. No, I'll wait for you, shall I? Yeah, I think that I think you can overdo the talk sometimes. You know, you put unnecessary noise in their mind. He knows what he has to do. That's a smart young man. You know, I mean, God, it was an ugly game for him, but he's going to look back and it's going to be a turning point for him, I believe.
Jim, expand on that. Why do you think this could be a turning point for him?
Because I think you learn through adversity who you are and what you're capable of and how to handle it. You know, it's easy when it's easy.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, it's just these cliches. I can just throw out a gazillion cliches if you want, but it's when it's easy, it's easy. You know, when it gets tough, you got to dig down. You got to find out what you're made of. You know, you throw 3 interceptions and you feel like there's 67,500 people on your case, and you know, you feel like you're letting your teammates down, and you got to find a way to dig yourself out of that. And he did that. You know, and we talked at halftime as a team. There's 120 guys, 119 guys in there that had his back, and he felt that. You know, and I think it relieved him a little bit. And I just think that through adversity you grow, and he had a lot of adversity tonight in a very, you know, high-profile situation, and he handled it very well.
And one thing you said earlier, just to clarify, allowed onside kick. Am I guessing that maybe you didn't totally agree with the review on that play?
No, I didn't disagree with it. We gave it allowed. I mean, we gave it up.
I'm sorry.
When we had prepared for it and we talked about it and we misaligned. But no, there was not indisputable visual evidence that it was not a correct call. So I wouldn't argue with that call.
Hey, Coach, could you talk about how big Isako's performance was stepping in for Kenny the way that he did with double-digit tackles and the 2 sacks? You
know what? He did a nice job, and he also performed well on special teams. But, you know, we've got depth here, and Isako going in for Kenny unexpectedly there and playing like he did. I mean, that's what we expect him to do. Jayon went in and played a lot and played well. You know, we lost Fabian Moreau, and we put Denzel out there. And Denzel, they were going after him. I mean, it was very obvious to everybody they were going after him. We tried to give him a break and put put Randall Goforth out at corner, and Randall did well. You know, it's kind of one of those all hands on deck type of mentality that our defense took on tonight. And they just have a lot of confidence in each other and themselves, and obviously in Coach Bradley and what we're coaching. And it's fun to see them secure the win with that interception. I was getting a little nervous there. You know, we were 15 yards within their field goal range, so we needed to come up with a play.
What kind of made you want to turn to Nate Starks on that last drive?
Paul was tired. That was really it. And we were getting ready to put Paul in for that last play, the touchdown, and we were going fast, and we had them a little bit. You know, when you're running the ball well and you feel like you got them on their heels a little bit, you want to keep the tempo up. And so rather than make a substitution where the officials would then, you know, hold our ability to run another play and let them substitute, we just left Nate in there. But it was really just because Perk was gassed.
Jim.
Yeah. Hi, Evan.
Hey. Do you know why he struggled? Was it something he didn't expect to see? Was it just trying to fit those passes in where he shouldn't have?
You know, I got the feeling, Ivan, that it was I don't know how it looked like to you guys, but it felt like that he had to like throw over things, and he couldn't see as well for some reason. And you know, they have a lengthy defense. They're a big, good-looking football team on defense. That number 90's he's a tall, lanky, good-looking kid, and they play with a lot of discipline, a lot of poise, a lot of confidence, and they were covering us tight. You know, I think, Ivan, it's being a freshman. You know, I think it's fighting through some difficult times and adjusting to the speed of the game and the size of the players, and then I think Josh at times thinks he maybe can get away with some things that you can't get away with at this level, such as, you know, throwing back across his body into the end zone. And I'm standing there yelling, "Run it, run it, run it!" And I, you know, while I don't like that, I also think it's an amazing sign of his confidence. And when he learns what he's capable of and what people are capable of at this level, I think you're going to see just a tremendous growth spurt out of him. I'm so excited about the kid. I mean, I really am. And I'm excited about our football team. And I'm excited about the way they supported him tonight.
All right, thanks, guys.
Thanks.